Whoop whoop, what's up, Bearcats? We're back. We're here. We're hanging. We're chilling for the continuation of the HMG Raw Watch Along. We are on Netflix at the 1 hour, 16 minute, and 24-second mark. Gonna go ahead and give her a countdown. 3, 2, 1, play. Hit and play on play. So let's go ahead and give her, pal. 3, 2, 1, play. We got Judgment Day versus Dragon Lee and Mr. Iguana, pal.
Dragon unable to execute a cover. He's got to make a tag. God, who's got to make a tag to Iguana? And JD's got to make a tag to Balor. Good thing there's such world-class veterinary care in Mexico City because I never thought we'd see Alianza again after Triple Mania. Yeah, because it's pretty so, right?
Give me a Yeska, pal.
Oh, it's really disappointing, Paul. And a kick out. Oh, I really got to get my dictionary out tonight. Dragon Lee. Oh, slow. Finn Balor. Close enough to sense the end of this one. Oh, with a boot to the face. I still can't get over Dominic Mysterio to Nelson and Keller this past Saturday night. Oh, look at Dominic getting involved. JD has the official Eddie Rango distracted, and then Lee into the corner, and Dragon Lee's in the drop zone. Brutal drop kick to the spine from Finn. From the top. Coup de grace. And thanks in part to Dominic.
Very telling that it was Dragon Lee who took that pin and not Mr. Iguana. Yeah, I thought that was very, very telling right there.
With a little respect, the Judgment Day picks the victory here tonight. And oh, look at, not quite surprised at any of this. Dominic Mysterio still stinging from the loss this past Saturday night at Triple Mania. It just goes to show you how strong the Judgment Day are as a unit. Get our phones. Okay, dog. Don't respect the dog, though, and that could be double champion. After
And here's Big Kingo, but are they seriously trying? Are they seriously still trying to push Vikingo as a babyface? Well, to be fair, the only people who know that Vikingo's a heel is the Mexican audience. And that's because of like the the TV down there. Okay, so if AJ Styles showed up to cost, Dominic the title, why is he not here to get involved in this? Like, that don't make no sense.
UNLVtickets.com. You don't want to miss your chance to be part of Lucha Libre history. And again, extremely impressed with what happened Saturday at Triple Mania. Impressed with the squad. We've seen Go and Dragon Lee again here tonight for Judgment Day. Pick up the victory. Last week of Monday Night Raw, what an opportunity for Maxine Dupree to take on the Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch. One-on-one with big-time Maxine fought her heart out, flexed all of the new skills she's acquired. But just when it seemed as though Becky might have made a mistake that would have cost her coveted Intercontinental Championship, the disarmor was locked in, and Maxine left with absolutely no choice but to tap out to the back. Yeah, then Natalia would come in and say, hey, Becky, time to lay off here. And as Natalia turned her attention to Maxine, Becky Lynch, of course, with it, and was behind the cheap shot. Let's check in with our colleague, Jackie Redmond.
Well, thank you so much. I'm here with our women's intercontinental champion, Becky Lynch. Becky, first off, congratulations on your successful title defense last week. But I actually want
to. I didn't attack Natalia. No, don't look at me like that. No, hey, no. Natalia attacked me. Listen, you're looking at me like you don't believe me. Let's follow the chain of events that happened. Right, 2 weeks ago, Natalia came at me very strong, very aggressively.
Snap into it. Ooh, yeah.
The generous person that I am, I gave
Spicy. Ooh, yeah, because spicy takes you to the mental state of madness. Ooh, yeah.
She's trying to prove herself.
Becky's way better in pre-tapes.
Because she knows she doesn't belong in the ring with me, and tonight.
Whoop, whoop.
Monday Night Raw is live tonight at over 13,000 Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Monday Night Raw.
Get me Philly, pal.
you all the right answers there, okay? Anyways, I'm here. Okay, you ready? Listen to me. Listen to me.
Oh,
I don't know what I need.
All that.
all right. So are we getting Schizo Bailey? And Becky coming out looking like she raided her husband's closet. It's always sunny in Philadelphia, pal. Oh, do we need to do that for HMG After Dark? I haven't seen that in a minute.
Set up for the ring and the great Alicia Taylor.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the Intercontinental Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
You did it wrong. It's you got when you announce it's got to be from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. If I can be serious for a moment.
Becky Lynch would never admit it publicly. Becky has a healthy professional respect for what Natalia's capable of. Becky's not going to get caught like that. So if you're Natalia, you haven't won a singles championship in 8 years. You put a lot of pressure on yourself heading into this matchup.
Absolutely. This is sort of the headspace
Maddie's been in for the past 7. Natalia feels that she has done everything in her power to help the entire women's division as a whole, in spite of herself at times. And now Natty's realizing that she found herself at the bottom of the ladder more often than not. She's going to do something to change the perception of herself. Face first goes Becky Lynch. A lot has been made over the years of Becky Lynch and what she's meant to the women in the locker room here in WWE before this change of heart as of late. Natalia's really been a locker room. Oh, and a German suplex release to the champ.
Whoop, whoop.
Slide by Natalia drives Becky into the barricade. I think reality is starting to seep into Natalia.
Next time, pack a bowl. Time for the smoky choky time. Yeet, yeet. Let me check on my doggy.
Did you notice Natalia hit the ring post hard? Seems to be favoring her shoulder here.
Yeah, today was a weird day for my boy. We had today was the first day we were babysitting the neighbor's puppies, who like they say they're 2 months old. I'm sorry, like from me interacting with them today, like no, they're not. There's no way they're 2 months. There's no way they're 2 months. It's like 4 or 5 weeks. Especially with the way they're pissing and shitting everywhere.
There it is. Right now, Natalia again trying to great move there. They turned it into a pinning combination. Becky still with the arm locked in.
Of course, luckily I'm here for Elite. Probably about half the time they're here before I have to go to work.
The arm bar doesn't have to see that full extension on Natalia's left arm. Natalia tries that leg with this. Trying to fight through.
So I can help my grandfather out during that time and clean up any messes during that time. And then when I get home from work, then once they're by the time they're gone, I can clean up any messes left behind, and we're all good. And the only problem about that sucks is Gramps has to deal with that smell so I can get home and take care of it.
Outside, beat off adrenaline, perhaps. Natalia uses her good arm. They'll place the elbow, kick to the midsection. Becky misses wildly. Natalia with the snapmare. Right there, classic.
Whoop, whoop, give me a tally with that snapmare, pal. Yeah, smoking tonight, super lemon haze, yeet, yeet. So let's get it, pal. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just not interested in this match. I'm gonna keep talking about these puppies. So yeah, they're a brother and sister from the same litter of I don't get this breed right.
Oh, and a kick out. Becky turns it into a penny combination. Almost had her kick out again by Natalia. Natalia into the second.
Yeah, blue nose. Yeah, blue nose terrier puppies. I'll say this much: the sister, who was basically the runt of the litter, dude, she has a personality on her. Like her brother is bigger than her, but he kind of falls in line and is submissive to her. She's the one that's kind of yappy. Oh, Becky Lynch over. But I'll never forget one thing that happened today when I was playing with her and petting her. She was doing the whole she was wanting to play hey, look. No, like little puppies do, like, you know, nibble on your finger and pull on you. But he was, you know, in the middle of us playing, she like stopped doing it. She's like she was like pulling it, like basically like making a gesture, like she wanted me to like, you know, bring my face to her. And I did. She started licking me, like licking my face, and then she pulled away and then went right back to nibbling at my hands. Oh, now you got Nikki Bella running in. Yeet.
Personal in record time. And Nikki, oh, Sparky. Nikki Bella, the champion. Wow. That's how you make a statement. Becky Lynch went a bit too far tonight and paid for it.
Seamus, I appreciate the time. Listen, I have to ask you, what is driving this chaos between you and Rusev? I mean, it feels like it's kind of getting out of hand with things escalating week after week after week.
Whoa,
It's like,
that's my gimmick, Jackie.
it's a gimmick.
Look, truth is, everyone says that Rusev has a god complex, right? But my opinion is he's about as complex as the light switch. And what he didn't contemplate on his massive WWE return when he was smashing everybody in sight was coming across this big ginger fella.
Yo, what is up, Asthma Acker? Hello and welcome. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us tonight. Woo woo. Now we're going right back to Rusev and Sheamus going at it, pal. Yeet yeet.
Blood pressure medication too. That's a lot of simple messes. That goes down in Paris. But tonight we are in Philadelphia, just a few miles away from the corner of Swanson and Rittner. So first place of Extreme, and how apropos, because tonight in our main event.
Yo, what is up, Gaming Geek 101? Yeet yeet. I can't really say. I'm still in the middle of watching it. But so far, I'd say maybe two, maybe 2.5.
We get to that. There's going to be a very special edition of Stephanie Fans' What's Your Story podcast that will drop immediately after Monday Night Raw.
Welcome back to another edition, a special edition, I should say, a bonus edition, an unexpected edition of What's Your Story with Trinity and Big Jim. And you guys have something that you might want to announce, maybe some news that you'd like to give. Should I potentially give a drum roll? Maybe not.
Yes, Big Jim has a big message for you.
Oh, come on, Naomi. What's your story? Women's World Champ Naomi going to be here live on Raw next on Netflix.
Well, that's kind of a bit of a giveaway there. Kind of confirms a lot of the rumors that were going around.
And Clash in Paris is presented by Riyadh Season, the ultimate entertainment festival, live shows, sports, food, fashion, and theme parks. Starting October 2025. Perfect for all ages.
Okay, good, man. You, yeah.
Had a good night on board. He's not having. We gotta work together, okay? You got yourself an Extreme Rules match tonight against the Paw Patrol Division, whatever they want to call themselves, and I know that you're outnumbered. So, listen, you can always count on me. I got you back tonight.
Cool. No disrespect, but man, I didn't ask for your help for tonight, man. Not on this match.
Okay, listen, I know in Paris it's about the heavyweight championship, but you're not going to get there. I'm just trying to get you to the match.
Wait, what do you mean getting me to Paris? Once we get to Paris, Punk, it's every man for themselves.
Yeah.
Look, Goose, at the end of the night, man, I just don't want to owe nobody no favors. I know you can understand that.
All right. I'm letting you know I'm here. All right.
Appreciate it, Goose.
All right. You take care of business.
You.
Wants to do it all on his own, doesn't want to owe favors to anyone. Come Paris. Tonight we're in Philadelphia. Tonight the rules are extreme. Main event, Jey Uso, one-on-one with Braun Breaker of Decision. In our main event, ring our general manager, Adam Pearce.
Yeah, I could definitely see them doing that again. Seth is Triple H, Braun is Batista. Yeah, it's 100 to see that happening. Yo, what's up, Charles? Good to see you again. Whoop whoop.
Champ.
Hammer time. Oh. All right, so yeah, the crowd knows exactly what the announcement is. That's why they're cheering. Like, they already laid it on pretty thick what it is. It's also why they're chanting her real name, too.
Just take a look at the chart for me, please.
You guys have something that you might want to announce? Maybe some news that you'd like to give? Should I potentially give a drum roll? Maybe not.
Yes, Big Jim has a big message for you.
We need y'all to proceed with caution because there is a baby on board.
My goodness.
Yes.
I need to hear you say.
For congrats to the couple. That's awesome. Happy for them.
Naomi, I feel like I can speak on behalf of everybody in this building tonight. We are so happy for you. Congratulations.
You know, Adam, I bet you are happy for me. I bet you are. But you know what? This ain't my first time relinquishing a title. I handed it back the first time, but this time I'm telling you shit. Yeah. Yeah.
Naomi's preggers, pal.
I'm jumping like a disco.
And Naomi, they're doing a storyline where Naomi's refusing to hand over the title, which I like.
Church shoes too.
But here's the problem. It looks like they're trying to make it look. I don't know. It seems like they're trying to make. I don't get it. Yeah, how are you like if they're I don't know. Sorry, I kind of tripped out there for a second.
He's making Big Jim because when I'm young, y'all know y'all wouldn't have a chance to take this title off of me. I was about to walk y'all like a dog all year long.
I love how she's still staying in character.
You like a Netflix and chill, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I hope not. I seriously hope not. But then again, with everything we've seen so far, I cannot doubt that card is in play. Yo, what's up, Nelson? Whoop whoop. Let me check it out. See, I'm currently at the 1 hour, 57 minute, and 50-second mark. Whoop whoop. Yeah, I do. I'm kind of hoping they would have learned from that, but maybe not.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lay my title down right here. My custom title.
Okay, she actually is relinquishing the title. Yeah, that too.
I'm gonna leave my title here. And I'm gonna give you help of 9 months and some change to do whatever you want to do with my title. And even if I gotta come back, breastfeeding with my baby arm,
Okay, this actually does look legit.
I'm coming back to pick up where I left off. And whoever has that title when I do, I strongly advise you to proceed with caution.
Well, there's only one Naomi. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Naomi and her husband, Big Jim Uso. The announcement tonight from Naomi that she is the child and will relinquish the Women's World Championship. As difficult as no doubt that decision was for Naomi to make, heartbreaking to make it to the top of the mountain. But what better reason to have to relinquish your gold than a beautiful baby? Congratulations.
That is correct. Yes, Nelson.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'm assuming that next week on Monday Night Raw, we're going to learn more about the title picture where Stephanie McCarron figures in all this. Remember, she was the number one contender for the title. Was supposed to have a championship match. They probably get to the bottom of all that next week because Monday Night Raw is across the pond. We're in Birmingham, the United Kingdom next week, and we'll have a special start time of 3 Eastern, 12 Pacific here in the States, 8 p.m. local. Coming to you live on Netflix across the world.
Yeah, but here's the thing with Naomi. She's set up for a big time babyface, return when she comes back, because unless they come up with a good way to keep her as a heel when she gets back.
With the prodigy of the Judgment Day, Roxanne Perez. And next week on Monday Night Raw as well, Kofi Kingston of the New Day will try his fare against the one and only Penta, one-on-one with Kofi Kingston. He has special start time, 3 o'clock on the East Coast, 12 o'clock on the West Coast on Netflix here in the States. But before we get there, we're going to make a stop for SmackDown in Dublin.
Yeah, unless we get a swerve, this does look legit on the surface.
But coming up next on Monday Night Raw,
in which case, if it
Breaker set to take on main event Jey Uso. Things get extreme in Philly live on Netflix.
and then throw Alexa Bliss in there, make it a trios. Whoop whoop.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are still buzzing from the news from our former Women's World Champion Naomi moments ago announcing to the world that she and her husband, Jimmy Uso, expecting.
Yeah, he does.
It'll be the talk of the podcast network all week long, including What's Your Story with Stephanie McMahon, her guest Naomi.
Hang on, my dog wants to be right back. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop.
Time for
Main event for main event Oos.
Jack to the New Jack City tonight. Oh, I mean, absolutely no disrespect to the original Jackson itself, but tonight, Philadelphia is New Jack City. Jey Uso with an opportunity to win his World Heavyweight Championship back a week from Sunday.
Dude, they're actually fantastic dogs. Like, and there's the sweetest things. They really are. Like, they're playful. Like I had when I was playing with the sister of the two. she had this. She did this one thing today where she was like wanting to play with me and was nibbling on my hand and my fingers, but then she like pulled away and like looked up at me and was like reaching up on my face and like she wanted me to lean down, so I did. Started licking me, like licking my face, and then went back to nibbling and playing on my hand and my fingers.
5 years, we have an Extreme Rules match on Monday Night Raw. Now, the appropriate Corey, but it takes place in Philadelphia. Miles away from Swanson and Ritter. The video hall.
Yeah, pal. Whoop whoop. Give me New Jack. Did you ever see anything that he did in TNA?
Jey Uso, do whatever you can to stop Jey Uso from succeeding at Clash in Paris. An interesting matchup. This is the 4th time these two have gone one-on-one. Jey Uso actually owns a winning record. Jey Uso, I shouldn't say I'm surprised. Took this Extreme Rules match.
Very entertaining. The most. Here's what you'll take away from his time in there: his backstage vignettes and pre-tapes with Shark Boy, where they're playing like board games together. Where New Jack was hilarious. Like those were funny. Those were funny. And then him and Shark Boy became friends, and they had a thing with like Hulk hands. Remember Hulk? Remember the Hulk hands, where like you put those like a Hulk, Incredible Hulk gloves on your hands. Yeah, that became a thing with them. That was a gimmick.
And Rollins, of course, has no champion's advantage when they get to Paris, because the first man to gain pinfall decision to become the champion. So Rollins doesn't even have to be involved in the decision to lose the title. Oh, and Jey Uso as Breaker goes face first into the turnbuckle. And Jey then he breaks off.
Ooh, damn, bro! Are you kidding me? What are you thinking? Taking that kind of a bump? What the fuck? No, seriously, who in their right mind signed off on that bump? Are you kidding me? That was so fucking unsafe. That was so. Are you, dude? That bump was so fucking unsafe. Are you kidding me? Are you? Like Braun could actually be hurt. What the fuck? What the fuck? The bump I'm referring to is him getting a basically back body dropped over the top rope to the outside, whereas a shopping cart full of shit with kendo sticks sticking out of the shopping cart, including a red metal toolbox sticking up out of it, and other items in it, and just take a back bump over that. Yeah, that's a what the fuck?
Has seen everything there is to see.
I'm sorry that like
to experience. He's telling Braun exactly what
that's just so beyond unsafe.
Braun Breaker has quickly turned the tables or the chairs on Jey Uso here in this Extreme Rules match. Jey in control, but Breaker's got a weapon, and Breaker's unloading on.
One of the most I'll tell you, one thing I'll never ever forget. You guys remember when Sid broke his leg at the WCW Sin pay-per-view in January 2001? When he came off the top rope trying to do a big boot off the second rope? He had said that he was instructed to do that move, and he pushed back saying, I don't feel comfortable doing that. I'm too big to do that. I might hurt myself. And it's basically like, well, we need to see more, high flying action. And I think it was Johnny Ace was the agent who pushed Sid into doing that. Allegedly. And Sid didn't want to do it, but because he was under pressure from management and his agent to do it, he did it, and that's what led him breaking his leg like as gruesomely as he did.
Again, Haney's like a baseball man.
Oh, nice, Nelson.
Tell your player what you need him to do, but it's up to the player to execute.
Yeah, that's a creative way to play the game.
Take care of the blade, referring to a potential injury of Breaker's arm. On Breaker's like Paul Heyman's personal Frankenstein.
Well, and the whole thing that Frankenstein's monster was a patchwork of other multiple human beings' body parts and flesh. Thing is, because you see here, Brian Breaker's he's a Steiner. He's a genetic freak, and he's not normal. Nah, not tonight, unfortunately. I got to be up early. Help my grandfather with the puppies because they come in at like 5:30 in the morning. My time, so it's about 6.5 hours from now.
For his superhuman speed, 23 miles an hour. Again, Heyman is supposed to slow things down in the ring, and it's paid off. And look at gotta be it. Jimmy's got broken ribs. Jay, of course, has been battling the rib injuries throughout the summer, thanks to guys like Bronson Reed. And now, I apologize. I
think once we can finally get things settled in, I'll still be able to do the Twitch streams, of course. Just not quite as long.
Look out, Paul. I'm getting way out of harm's way this time. Breaker stalking Jey Uso. It's all legal. It's extreme.
Oh, that's awesome, Nelson. Whoop whoop.
This has been a car wreck. Extreme rules. Breaker, Jey Uso, anything goes. Would be a pinfall or submission. And now Braun Breaker.
Yeah, I'm actually enjoying this. At least so far. I mean, yeah, having to go behind and clean them up after him is not the most fun part, but you got these little puppies that are just they just these adorable little things just want to play and just want attention.
I mean, he propelled Jey Uso 3/4 of the way across the ring. Jey Uso, though, heart resilience and the former world champ. Now Breaker, he means business now.
Nice. Certainly a much better upgrade from a WWE 2K20.
The breakneck speed you mentioned earlier.
That's good. That's good now. So whoop whoop.
And now it's main event Jay feeling the adrenaline rush through his body. Phillies may want to sign up Jey Uso, give Bryce Harper a little protection in a lockout. Look at this. Breaker now. Rolling around the ring after suffering the attack by Jay. Breaker is down. And now Jey Uso getting up to the top. Uso applause. It's what if you're saying so. It's all legal. It's all legal.
That'd be real. Yeah, you get baked and watch the entrances and be like, yeah, this is cool.
Did you see the 6 level of satisfaction on the face?
And how about them breaking the English announce table at Triple Mania this Saturday? Whoop, whoop. Tonight on Miami Seth. Who stole Grandma's couch and turned it into an outfit, pal? This is exactly what Ben is talking about when he says Pavlov's dogs. You have physical violence going on, and the crowd is singing along to the song.
Oh, man, that was obviously an accident by Punk. His knife was driven to a table after Rollins threw Punk in the knife. And now CM Punk and Rollins. This extreme offense is still going on. And that's fighting all through the arena here in Philadelphia. Ron Breaker, meanwhile, setting up yet another table.
Serious feud.
Jey Uso pulling himself back to his feet as well. Again, the Extreme Rules match continues. The official Chad Patton coming to. He's up on the apron. Breaker now set. And what a melee here tonight in Philadelphia. It's only appropriate. Ron Breaker has it all lined up. Jey Uso for one. Kick by Jey. Jey Uso measuring his man. Another kick to Breaker. Breaker now out of the table. Jey Uso going to quickly try to take advantage. Now Brett Thompson ready. Jey Uso off the top row. And they're coming from everywhere. Total control, Cole. That's what the Vision wanted. That's what the Vision has. That's what the Vision wants to maintain. Well, Jey Uso may want to focus his thinking here because Ron Breaker is in position. We've seen him do this in big time.
Okay, that was actually really well executed. Okay, that they pulled that off really well. The timing was perfect on that. I agree. I agree. I would put Braun Breaker in that role before I put Gunther in that role. Definitely. I like Gunther, but yeah, in my opinion, Braun Breaker, it would help him out way more. Plus, we get way better material building up to it. The promos between Cena and Braun Breaker would be way more entertaining. Way more entertaining. All right, so now we got Bronson Reed and Roman Reigns set for Clash in Paris. It looks like yeet yeet, and that it looks like that is also it for us tonight. Whoop whoop. That is a tough call, but I would definitely put Braun Breaker up there. Like he'd be one of my first. He'd be one of my top choices. But yeah, that is it for us. Thank you guys so much for stopping in and hanging out. Our schedule for this week: tomorrow we Like It Raw, and then we got the A Show. Followed up as soon as the A Show goes off the air, we got the late start NXT watch along. Wednesday we got Wednesday Locker Room, Next Level Wrestling review, AEW Dynamite watch along and belt count. Thursday we got the Friday Locker Room. We got the TNA Impact watch along and belt count Friday. We got the SmackDown watch along and belt count. Saturday, we got the Smack Attack, and then we got HMG After Dark. I'm not sure what we're doing that night. And then Sunday, we also have the Wreckage, and then replay of AEW All Out. And then, of course, next Monday, the Monday Locker Room Raw Watch Along Impact Attack. And for me, you can catch me on Twitter, or as the kids call it these days, the X, at LG Brandon Whoop. And I'm also on Twitch at twitch.tv/LG Brandon Whoop Whoop, guaranteed every Wednesday after the AEW Dynamite watch along, and then sporadically throughout the week. But tonight, it's going to be it for us. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. Gaming Geek, Nelso. Hammer time. Asthma, thank you guys for stopping and hanging out. Anybody catching it? Anybody lurking? Anybody catching on the replay? Much love. Make sure you hit that follow, that subscribe, that bell. And take care. Have a great rest of your night. Much love. Yeet yeet.